Swimming is the ultimate way to improve your mental health, boost your self-esteem, and increase overall happiness. Swimming is also the fountain of youth. So if you want to live longer, reduce anxiety, find an escape from the chaos of the world, clear your mind, and relieve stress, then listen up, because in this video, I'm going to show you 10 reasons why swimming is absolutely amazing for your mind, body, and soul. Now, according to the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, swimming can improve your mood in both men and women, and of all ages and skill levels. Swimming can decrease anxiety, and exercise therapy in warm water can decrease depression and improve mood. Not only that, but water-based exercise can improve the health of pregnant people and has a positive impact on the pregnant person's mental health. On top of that, parents of children with developmental disabilities find that swimming can improve family connections. And finally, an international study with a global panel of swimmers found that 74% of people agreed that swimming helps release stress, and 70% of respondents said that swimming helps them to feel mentally refreshed. So we know that swimming is great for mental health, but why is that? And more importantly, how can you get the most out of swimming to maximize your time in the water and to clear your mind? And that's what we're uncovering today. So grab your swim goggles, hit the subscribe button, and let's dive in. If you're new here, I'm Coach Ferris, and here on the channel, I share a holistic approach to helping people of all abilities improve their performance and health through swimming. So in today's video, I want to show you why swimming is not only the best activity for your physical health, but also your mental health. Now I'm going to start by sharing how swimming impacts your brain. Then I'm going to talk about how to get the most out of swimming in your routine. Now, number one, it creates new brain cells. Yes, swimming can actually create new brain cells. How does this work? Well, swimming can actually help the creation of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is BDNF. So to skip all the science and just give you the cliff notes, it's a compound that helps repair and grow brain cells, and it improves neuroplasticity. So this is how you can improve cognitive function, reduce stress, anxiety. That's all happening when you do exercise, physical activity, and swimming is one of the best forms of physical activity in order to do that. The second way that swimming impacts your brain is by increased neurotransmitter activity. So we already talked about this BDNF, that factor, but neurotransmitters, we're talking dopamine, serotonin. And when you do exercise, especially swimming, you're actually going to release these neurotransmitters, and these specifically help you improve your mood, reduce anxiety, depression, and stress. And that's why some drugs that are created actually try and mimic the effects that are natural when you exercise. That's why we hear that endorphin runner's high. You're high on the physical activity. In this case, we're talking swimming. Now, the third way that swimming can impact your brain is by helping you get better sleep. That's right, because swimming works your entire body. You're moving through a medium of water that is 800 times more dense than air. And so because you're working every single muscle group from your fingertips all the way to your toes, you get a great workout. So when it comes time to sleep, you actually get a good night's rest because your body's tired. It needs it. And when you get a good night's rest, it's going to improve your mental clarity. We've all been there when we don't get enough sleep. We don't feel good. We can't think right. It's just a complete mess. So cut the mess, go to the pool, get in a swim, combat that resistive water. Now, number four is the increased blood flow. Here's a fun study. It found that submerging yourself in water to past chest deep, so basically your heart goes underneath the surface level of the water, it increased blood circulation by 14%. So what happens is you have these chemicals and you basically can exchange waste by circulating the blood. Circulation is great. You know, one of the worst things you can do is just sit around on the couch all day and do nothing. When you get your body physically active, and especially when you submerge within water, you can actually increase blood flow at an accelerated level. And that's one of the amazing things that happens when your body goes in the water. We're going to talk about the zero gravity impact and how to leverage that when you're in the water. But when you're under the surface, not even your head, just getting your chest level underneath the water, 14% increased blood flow. And then finally, how does swimming impact your brain? Well, you get better brain function. Now, here are two studies that are going to blow your mind, pun intended. The first one is a study found that older people who swam had better cognitive function than those who did not. So they did this giant survey, thousands of people, and they found that those who swam had better cognitive function. All right, so that's pretty crazy. But this one's even more crazy. Here's a different study that found that children who learn how to swim at a younger age had more advanced cognitive abilities, and it was about 10 months ahead of those who didn't know how to swim or didn't learn how to swim until much later. So the development of children actually happens at a faster rate amongst those who learn how to swim earlier, and these cognitive abilities are demonstrated at a level 10 months earlier than those who did not swim. So yeah, swimming is obviously fantastic for your body, but it's also great for your mind. Now next we're going to talk about some ways to maximize your time in the water. But first I want to thank today's video sponsor, Henson Shaving. Henson razors are produced in line with aerospace engineering standards. Yeah, they've got some brain power over there. And as you can tell, I'm a big fan of science, and these razors are scientifically engineered to give you the closest shave ever. The single blade reduces ingrown hairs, and Henson razors are specifically designed to hold the blade firmly in place at the optimal shaving angle, and that gives you the closest and smoothest shave every single time. Now, as a swimmer and someone who shaves down a few times a year for competition, I can tell you just how important it is to have a close shave. Now, I've had the chance to test out the AL13 razor, and let me tell you guys, I can definitely feel the difference. Henson razors are made from this aerospace grade aluminum, which will last a lifetime. So head over to hensonshaving.com/MySwimPro to check out Henson Shaving, and you'll get 100 blades for free with the purchase and the code MySwimPro. So once you own a Henson razor, it's only going to cost you about $3 to $5 a year to shave, and that's all you need, folks. These razors are great for both men and women, so make sure you check them out. Now I want you to keep your science cap on, because today we're talking about how to get the most out of your swim routine. So number one, you're in this zero gravity weightless environment. This is in the water. You cannot mimic this in any other sport, whether you play basketball, go for a run. You simply can't translate the effect of being submerged in the water. So if you want to get the most out of your swim and you want to really facilitate this mental clarity and this mental state of pure happiness, what you got to do, you got to take advantage of this water before, during, and after your swim. Here's how you can do it. When you first get into the pool and you start your workout, I know it's tempting to dive in. I know you want to get in there, do your business, and get out. But just take a moment, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and enjoy the environment that you're in. Float around, completely submerge, float to the bottom, blow bubble rings. Make sure you don't skip your sets. That's fine, skip a few sets. Tell your coach that I told you so. And it's okay, because you're there to enjoy the water. Maybe save the bubble rings for the end of the workout, but you know what I mean. You want to enjoy the state of being in the water. That is so important for longevity and just taking in the full experience and maximizing your efforts in the pool. Now, number two is to set a routine. It's so important that you have a consistent schedule. If you think about it, if you swim every single day, then you don't have to decide, do I swim today or do I not swim today? If you swim every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or every Thursday and Sunday, whatever your routine is, put it on the calendar, make it a part of your schedule so you don't have to think about it. We're trying to reduce our cognitive load, and so just put it on your calendar and find a routine that works for you. Number three is to follow a plan. Don't think, just swim. The best swimmers already have a game plan. They don't stress about, what am I going to do at the pool tomorrow? What am I going to do at the pool in 15 minutes? You know what you're going to do. And that's why we developed the MySwimPro app. It's a personal coach right there on your wrist at a fraction of the cost of hiring a personal coach. So check out the MySwimPro coach, whether you have an iPhone, an Android, Apple Watch, Garmin, sync it all up and get a personalized training program just for you, so you know exactly what to do the next time you go to the pool. You don't have to think about it. You just jump in and get your workout in. And number four is to socialize. Yes, swimming is a great meditative experience that you can do completely by yourself, and you can escape from the world, But it's nice to have friends at the pool. It's okay to say hello to the lifeguard. It's great if you can find a team, a master's group, or someone that you can be accountable to. If you don't want to deal with those people, that's cool too. Swim on your own, that's what I do most of the time. But I'm also part of the best digital swimming community in the world, and that is the MySwimPro Facebook group. We have tens of thousands of swimmers in there from all over the world, and it's fantastic to connect with someone who shares a similar goal. Maybe they live in the same neck of the woods as you, or river or stream, wherever you go swimming, you'll find someone that has a similar goal as you. So make sure you check it out. I'll link it down below in the description. And finally, it's important to have fun. Don't stress, enjoy yourself. I already said, don't think, just swim. There's so many benefits, both mental, physical, that swimming has to offer. And it's really important that you enjoy yourself through the experience. Document the journey. Take a selfie of yourself smiling above the water, under the water. If you don't want to tell anyone that you're swimming, it's okay. Hush, hush. We'll keep it a secret between you and me. That's fine. Whatever you do, just make sure you're having fun. Enjoy the journey. And if you want to find out what happens to your body when you swim, you're going to love this video over here. Check it out, and I'll see you over there. Happy swimming.